as you can see, I got this built. Now, I didn't order any pieces for it, so I did have to make some modifications to this set, but I will explain every single modification as we go through the review. But let's look at those minifigures. We're going to do this pretty quickly because you've probably seen all these before, or at least variations of them. So this is Emmett. He's got the tinfoil on, like in the one scene, which it doesn't make sense for the context of this scene, but, you know, I'm glad it wasn't just a normal Emmett. He's got the dual molded hair hat combo, and he does not have a secondary face. He's got the piece of resistance in silver because it's covered in tinfoil. He's got the gray hands, which I wish they were silver, but there's nothing you can really do about that. He's got pretty much the same torso, I'm pretty sure, as Emmett, the normal Emmett, but his legs are pretty much the same, apart from like the little bit of silver for some tinfoil there. We got this I don't know, soldier guy, Octan Robot Man, Octan Robot Man. He's got the little logo there. Pretty lame guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't care for this figure, but it's okay. Yeah, he's got his little gun there, which looks fine, I guess. Yeah, pretty lame figure. Next we have Wildstyle in her blue outfit. It's got the like some bunch of printing on there actually, like tech, like some gold and so, all sorts of printing. It looks pretty cool. And then under there, she has some more printing. This was bent. This little hood piece was bent when I got it, so that's kind of annoying, but it was used, so it's not a big deal. And then she's got her cool looking hair piece, which I actually do like. She's got her angry face, or just like stern face, and then her kind of happy face. So, yeah, pretty nice figure. Then we have Unikitty in her like space outfit. She's obviously not a minifigure, but brick built. She's got the face print there, which looks pretty good, I would say. Not very like opaque or anything. She's got the little space logo there, and I think this is a pretty nice little figure. And then probably my favorite figure of the set, because I've never had one, is Benny. I think he looks so cool. I love this hat, or this helmet piece that's like molded to look like it's broken, even though it isn't. I just think that is so cool. Can it focus? Come on. Whatever, you get the idea. It's like molded to look like it's broken. And he's got some printing there that makes it, that looks like it's all scratched up. Could be a little more scratched up, I think, but I think it looks pretty good. He's got a walkie-talkie. He's got his air-breathing apparatus thing on the back. And then he's obviously got his really happy-looking face, which I think that's an awesome face print. And then like a classic minifigure face. Pretty nice figure. Probably my favorite. We'll quickly take a look at this little glider that comes with this guy. I think this looks pretty good. It's pretty accurate to the movie, from what I saw. I don't know how accurate, but it's pretty accurate. These cone pieces are supposed to, or these cylinder pieces are supposed to be these cone pieces. I just didn't have any, so I had to use cone pieces. And besides that, the only other thing that's different is inside here. If I take them out, that is supposed to be one of those printed console pieces that are on a slope, the black ones, which are there's plenty in this set and the big spaceship, so I can show you what those are if you don't know what I'm talking about. The stickers on the Octan logo look really bad because I did not put them on, and yeah, it was used, so they don't look great. It looks better on camera than it is in real life. And yeah, you got two thrusters in the back, a clip here, which maybe I built it wrong. I don't know. I can't remember. I built this one a while ago. But I don't know what that clip's for. I guess it's just there because it is. So yeah, this is that. Not great, but it's good enough. Now with all that aside, we have the spaceship. This thing is really cool. I think this is a great set. I think this looks awesome. This is such a cool looking set. This is really big. I haven't had a big Lego set ever since I was really little, and I haven't built a really big Lego set pretty much ever. The biggest Lego set I think I built maybe was like, I don't know, the Cantina set was pretty big, and I think I built that. But this is all one big vehicle, and I think that is super cool. So if we look here at the front, we got the little nozzle here, and then as it comes down, we got two small winglets, which are kind of interesting looking. I think they're good. They got the flick fire missiles on here, but goodness gracious, they are so tight, you can't flick fire them, which is fine, because I think they look good for display, but besides that, yeah, not great. We got the cockpit here, which has this nice design where it like looks like it goes down a little bit, but that's actually just a window piece there. I kind of like that, because it makes it look like it goes in there a little further than it actually does. If we open this, which this falls off quite a lot because of it's attached by this like 4-stud thing, which I've never seen before, but yeah, it falls off quite a lot. It's gotten better because it's gotten a little looser, this ratchet joint, but it's not great. Inside, I did have to make a lot of modifications. I only had 2 of these blue seat pieces, so I had to use one of these like blue chairs. These are supposed to be a printed 1x6 gray tile, or not printed, stickered 1x6 gray tile. But I didn't have the stickers for them, so I instead of that, I thought I had to put some like buttons and stuff in there. I might have gone a little bit overboard, but I didn't know how it would look when it was all built. I built this before all this stuff was around it, so I didn't know how it would look. I put a lever and stuff here, so that's not the best. It kind of looks rough, but it works. And then inside, if we look down here, we have a, this is really hard to show, but we have a couple buttons and one of those printed slopes there that I was explaining, and then the other one is blank because I did not have another printed slope. I had to steal that one from the that thing. Yeah, so if we shut this, we can move on to the next thing. So we got these little exhaust things that I don't like the way they look because they don't look like grates to me. I don't know, they look like what they are, like that lattice or whatever that goes in the windows. I don't know what that's called. Okay. Then we got these tubes here. These are the rubbery tubes. I think those are cool. I've never had that piece. Then we have some spring-loaded shooters up here, which I'm not going to be firing. I said that as I fired it, which is kind of funny. Up here, there's a little spot for Unikitty, actually, which I think is pretty nice, actually. She fits in here really snug. And then there's this little, like, thing that goes down, like, on her tail, so that if you lift up the set, if I can, yeah, she's not going to, like, fall out or anything. So that's pretty nice. I actually like that. And she's got a little screen there that doesn't really block her face that much, but it's the thought that counts. And then there's a little printed tile there, which is pretty common. And yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. I do want to mention that there's no stickers on this side. Well, on this side there is, because for some reason it was missing the stickers. This side of it, but not this side. It had these ones, but not that one. That's weird. But yeah, then we got these like sirens here, which look kind of cool. And as we go up, we have up here the oops, I broke it. Shoot. That's in there somewhere. The little red thing. I don't actually see it. Okay, I got it back on, but that is a knockback on this set for me because that was freaking hard, okay? That was not easy to get out. But anyway, we got this little radar dish, which I, for some reason, didn't put up for the beginning of the video. I wish I did. I hope the thumbnail has that up. Yeah, so if we look in here, we have these two robots, and I don't care for these. I'm not going to lie to you. Maybe they would have been nice back in the day, but these arms are so loose and fall off so freaking easily. Like, oh, it's so bad. Like, you see, it's already starting to pop off. I don't know. I don't care for these. They look cute, but I pretty much just keep them in here because that's basically all they're good for. Yeah, but they're kind of cute. Then on the sides, so as we come up, we get these two big wings on each side. And I like the way that they did this, where they have these two miniature spaceships that are attached to the wing, and they kind of like complete the rest of the wing. So they come off like this, right? And then this wing can fold down. And you get this little spaceship. And then it makes it look kind of dumb when you don't have them on because the wing is missing, which is kind of stupid, but nothing you can do about that. Just keep them on, I guess. But yeah, so this folds down for when there's a minifigure in there. And yeah, you got another one of those printed pieces there. And, oh my goodness, my hand's slipping. There we go. You got another one of those printed pieces there. And, yeah, it's got some guns in the front, little thruster in the back. I like these things. They're cute. I think they look much better when they are part of the spaceship, though. Let me see if I can get this on one-handed. You think I can do it? Long story short, I couldn't do it one-handed. Anyway, but if we go to the back here, you can see it gets a little bit blocky, but I think that looks alright because I kind of like the way the spaceship's designed, where it's like super flat and it gets bigger in the back. So if we look in the back here, we got this thruster, and I don't care for this area here, which I will show you. We got the two thrusters in the back that have the weird beige gears. I don't understand this. Maybe I'm dumb. I'm missing something. Is it accurate? Probably. But if you look here, there's this beam here. I just think that looks really bad. Not gonna lie to you. This thing's so long. And then, yeah. This is actually a play feature, and that's why it sticks out like this, and it's kind of wobbly, which is not great. I just noticed that. But if we push that in, the wings, both of them, simultaneously come out like that and reveal these little missiles, which are very nice. I like these things. I've never had these before, these type with the big rubber heads on them. And, yeah, they fire out really easily, and they're pretty big, and they shoot pretty hard. Probably like the equivalent of like how hard these shoot, but with a giant rubber tip and being like twice the size. So yeah, and then to bring it back in, you kind of have to like you gotta kind of squeeze the two ends together. There you go. I did it. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but yeah, we're gonna talk about all the differences I didn't already bring up. Oh, I also forgot to mention. Yeah, so if we look in here, there's a little area here with a little core thing, like a reactor core, which I think is pretty cool, and then some like tables with a little thing there, monitor or like a that printed console piece, and it's black inside of here. And the reason it's supposed to be this color gray. I don't know what's called, dark gray. I don't know. But the reason it's black is because if we look underneath the ship here, you can see all this is black. And this is all supposed to be that dark gray color. Which the reason it's black is because I didn't have the pieces needed for this. It needed, oops, I just extended the wings. But yeah, it basically had a bunch of these like big brick built gray pieces. But I didn't have any of those, so I had to make my own out of black ones because I didn't have gray. And I think in the end, it actually doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it would. Because if we look, oops, I just like fell, but that's funny. You look, it kind of makes it look like it's super flat, which I think that's what they were going for. I don't think this was supposed to be part of the ship. I could be wrong. Because if we look from it from the front, you can see like all the stuff they have, like with the gray and all that, that just looks really bad from the front. You can't really see it right now for some reason. The wings are out, I think, but these things just don't look great. It looked better if it was all just like flat, and I think that's what they obviously they had to have it for support, but I think that's kind of what they're going for. So all the stuff underneath wasn't even meant to be there, but yeah, I think it's not as bad as I thought it would end up being. I also had to replace these with dark gray ones because I couldn't find any more of these light gray beams, and yeah, besides that, that's basically it. I'm gonna put these wings in real quick. There we go. That's basically it. This is a really nice set. I very much enjoy this. I'm glad I built it because I wouldn't have built it if I didn't just build it because I just wouldn't have. That sounded really dumb. I'm trying to say if I didn't build it without the pieces I was missing, I wouldn't have built it because I was not planning on buying any pieces for it. And it would have just ended up in the bucket. But I really like this set. I think it looks great even though I had to make a few modifications, but you can barely even tell, especially if you're not looking for them. Anyway, that's the set. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It's the first review pretty much of a set I've ever done. So if it was rough, that's why. Okay, bye.